We start on hands and knees. And then inhale your knees as wide as your mat. Exhale, shift your hips to your heels, and you can lower your torso down to the mat. Feel free to press your forehead down to the floor. When you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. As you inhale, fill up your belly fully and completely. Exhale, release every last sip of breath. Again, inhale, fill up your belly, expand your rib cage. Exhale, soften your rib cage, soften your belly. Inhale, fill up your belly, expand your rib cage, and open your heart. Exhale, soften your heart, your rib cage, and your belly. Continue at your own breath's pace, each inhale to fill up and expand your entire torso. Each exhale to soften and ground. I also invite you to set intention as you go through your practice today. Keep it with you. Inhale, stretch your fingertips towards the top of your mat. And exhale, rock forward onto hands and knees. Stack your wrists and shoulders. Draw your knees underneath your hips. Well, inhale, stretch your left leg back behind you. Flex your toes so they're aimed towards the floor. Then exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Pull your belly in, press away from the mat. We'll inhale, round your knee out to the side. And exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, draw your knee out to the side. And exhale, draw it in towards your chest. Stay for your inhale. And then exhale, release your knee down to the mat. Let's switch to the second side. Inhale, kick your right leg back behind you. Flex your toes towards the floor. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, draw a circle out towards the back of the wall. And exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. One more time. Inhale, draw your knee out to the side and around. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. We'll stay for your inhale. And exhale, draw your knee to the floor. Walk your knees back one pace and shift your hips forward. Tuck your toes under, lift your heels off or knees off the floor. Inhale, shift your hips back and up to downward facing dog. Exhale, rock forward into your plank position, round your spine, and then land in that plank. Well, inhale, shift your hips back and up, point your heart towards the floor. And exhale, roll forward into your plank. One more time, inhale, press your hips back, heels to the floor. Exhale, roll forward into your plank. Option to lower your knees down to your mat. Inhale, lengthen through the top of your head. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Well, inhale, lift the hands up off the floor today. Fingertips facing forward, palms facing down. As you exhale, hug your shoulders on your back. Press the tops of your feet down and tuck your tailbone. We'll inhale, point your left elbow towards the wall in front of you. Then exhale, draw your elbow back. Again, inhale, point your left elbow forward. Exhale, draw it back. One more time. Inhale, point your elbow forward. Exhale, draw it back. And we'll stay at the center, second side. Inhale, reach your right elbow forward. Exhale, draw it back towards your hip. Inhale, reach your elbow forward. Exhale, draw it back to your hip. One more time. Inhale, reach your elbow forward. Exhale, draw it back. Plant your hands on the floor and then inhale, lift your chest a few inches off your mat for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your chest and lengthen your arms any amount for cobra pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your arms. Option to lift your thighs for upward facing dog. Exhale, shift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Go ahead and settle into your downward dog, alternating the bend in your knees. You're welcome to rotate your torso, shrug your shoulders, swing your hips. And then find a moment to pause in the center. Inhale, stretch your right leg up and back. Open and stack your hips for just a moment. Keep your leg nice and long. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Rock forward into a mountain climber. Again, inhale, send your foot up and back. You can open and stack your hips. Exhale, draw your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, send your foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee across your body. One more time, inhale, send your foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, lower your back knee down to the mat. You can untuck your foot, but scissor hug your knee towards your heel to turn on your inner thighs. Inhale, lift up, reach both arms to the sky for your low lunge. Keep stretching your fingertips high. Draw your shoulders together on your back. We'll inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, draw your right hand to the floor beside you or to your block, your left arm overhead. We'll inhale, lift up both hands towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm overhead. Inhale, lift up, stretch high. Exhale, right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale, lift up, reach your fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm overhead. One more on each side. Inhale, stretch and lift for your low lunge. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, stretch and lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant your hands down to the floor, tuck your back toes under, and lift your knee up off the mat. Stretch your right foot back to meet the left and pause here. Inhale, lengthen to the top of your head. You can have knees down or up. Exhale, bend your elbows lower halfway. Inhale, choose your back bend, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, shift your hips back and up to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Find stability in your downward dog. Make sure to grip the floor with your finger pads and find softness between your shoulder blades. And put a slight bend in your knees to help press your hips back and lengthen your spine. Inhale, stretch your left leg high. Open and stack your hips. Keep your leg long. Exhale, rock forward. Draw your knee to your nose, mountain climber. Inhale, send your foot up and back. You can open and stack your hips. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One more time. Inhale, send your foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee across your body. Inhale, stretch your leg up and back. I think I said one more time last time. Just kidding. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down to the mat. You can untuck your foot and scissor hug your feet to turn on your inner thighs. Inhale, rise up, reach both arms to the sky. Okay, draw your shoulders onto your back and find a light tuck in your tailbone as well as your rib cage. Find leg fit with each inhale and find a connection with each exhale. Inhale, stretch your fingertips high. Exhale, we'll start with the left hand down, right arm overhead for your side bend. Inhale, lift up, stretch both arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale, lift up, reach high. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, side bend. One more on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift up, stretch your arms high. Exhale, plant your hands to the floor. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee. Step your left foot back to meet the right and take your flow. Remember that the vinyasa can be done on your knees. You can also skip it and go straight to downward facing dog. Or take a cat-cow instead. Settle in your downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths here. See if you can melt your heart towards the mat. Draw your heels towards the ground so you're grounding through all four corners of your feet. Inhale, lift your heels nice and high. Look between your thumbs. And exhale, tippy toe your feet all the way to the top of your mat so that they're hip distance apart. Fold over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Point your heart forward. Exhale, fold over your legs. Then inhale, rise up, reach your arms to the sky, connect your palms at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center.